Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hopefully, everyone is doing well. Hello. Let's see who we have in here. Oh, Sharon's Pops and Plants. Elaine Allen, how are you? Jeremy Knapp. Umpty Scratch, how are you? Tats Flipcake Designs. What's going on, guys? Don't forget, check out Flipcake Designs website. Use code Luau. Save some money on some awesome designs. 24, how are you? Yes. Good evening, Nick. How are you? Hopefully everyone's doing well. Fun night plan. We've got unboxings. We have a box battle. And then I have Phoenixpoptastic. So really looking forward to having them on. Jason Alani, some awesome people. Moderators, if you'd be so kind as to link up Phoenixpoptastic, much appreciated. If you guys have never checked out their channel, please do that. Awesome stuff with the kids and everything like that. It's a lot of fun. Great hunts as well. So very cool. All right. Without further ado, let's see. What are we gonna do first? Also, big shouts out to the Gasselcast releasing their first ghastly little figure. They announced that today. That goes on sale Thursday for people that follow and like the Gasselcast. Let's see. Where was I at? No, not that one. It's not that one. Sorry, guys. I'm looking for something. How could I? Yes. Here we go. All right. Do we have Pop Harbor in the building? If Pop Harbor's here, please let me know, and we can get away and we can play some Dead Zone. What's going on? So let's see. Do we have Pop Harbor in the building? We can do a little battle because they won and they chose to go do the head-to-head battle. So I have that ready to go. They're here. All right. So Pop Harbor, do you want what box number do you want, and do you want to go first? Thank you, Flipcake Designs. Much appreciated. Here we go. I got the box from Spastic Collectibles. So let's see. What's Pop Harbor want to do? Box one, box two. Box one, box two. And then do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? Oh, Pop Harbor's going to go first. All right. What box number do you want? This, I think, might be the first time ever someone has said they want to go first. I like it. Let's see. What box number do they want? All right, here we go. 2 pops. All right, Pop Harbor is going to go box one and go first. All right, I like it. There's your box. Put that there. Here's mine. I'll sit mine down here. All right. Let me bring up the handy dandy Pop price guide. Yeah, we're good there. All right, here we go. Box one for Pop Harbor. Here we go. I think I lost the last one too. Kenneth Bird, how are you? All right, here we go. Pop Harbor. Box one is. Ooh, so this is a new one and a good one, I believe. We have the Spider-Man Japanese TV series, PX Preview Glow Chase. That's a good one, I think. Let's see. So that one right now, I'm not even going to open my box. You win. $65 on this one right now. So 65 bucks. I don't think I can top that, what's in this box. I don't believe. All right. Here we go. My number 2 and losing box is going to be, it is a Glow Chase. It is Gilgamesh from Eternals. Now, I've seen Eternals as hit Disney Plus. I have not watched it yet, but Gilgamesh, I don't think Gilgamesh is going to top a $65 Spider-Man, but you just never know. No, Gilgamesh is in at $42. So You look at that one, 6542. Congratulations, both glow chases heading your way, Pop Harbor. So very, very cool. Just message me and shoot me your shipping address. So I have it. I think I already have it, but best to ship me the shipping address. That way it just helps me keep track of everything. So Pop Harbor, congratulations. That was awesome. Big shouts out to Spastic Collectibles on that one as well. So awesome stuff. All right. We'll get to another quick unboxing from favorite company, Zanini Box, Zanini Pins, Pedro Zanini. If you want to check out them, check them out at zaninibox.com. Use code Luau and save 10% off your first month. And it just depends on, they have multiple different subscription levels. All right. Here we go. What do we have from our Zanini pin? So we have the cards. And here we go. The cards. Again, very nice, thick, stocked. Very, very hard. So comics on the top. X-Men, Batman, and a Spider-Man, it looks like. We have some Godfather. Godfather Part 3. And Godfather Part 2. I don't know about Part 3. I wasn't thrilled about Part 3. Part 2 was good. And then Rocky, Sylvester Stallone, Rocky 2. And then on video games, Halo Infinite, Spider-Man Remastered, and the good old original Super Mario Brothers, which started on the NES. For people that remember that. I'm one of those people. I do remember that. All right, so those are the pins. Or those are the cards. Here's the pins. This is really cool. People love G.I. Joe. That is a really nice card back. Really nice card back on that one. I like that one. That's really cool. How about another nice one with Marvel? Very cool. Xbox. I'm assuming celebrating 20 years of Xbox. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. Ooh. I know Phoenixpoptastic gonna like that one. Look at that. There you got a Superman. And we round it out with a very nice Star Wars. And then we had the same thing in little magnets. Marvel, Star Wars, Superman, Xbox, and G.I. Joe. So a little different this month from Zanini Box there. Put that there. Again, if you want to check out Zanini Box, check it out. I think the cards are $5.99. The magnets are like $13. The pins are $15 or something like that. If you want it all, it's like $34.99 a month. Zanini Box, great pins. Check them out. All right. What else do we have going on? What else? What else? What else? Thank you for linking things up, guys. Much appreciated. I'm also playing with this. I know who sees the like little infomercials on Instagram and they try these little cone things with the little incense. I tried one of those this evening. Not bad. The smoke doesn't always go down the way it looks, though. I'll be honest, it doesn't. All right, two boys and their pops. Eric, what is going on? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's do another box. Do another unboxing. Let's do a little BAM horror box. We're also going to do a BAM comics box. So they've gone away from BAM comics for like 2 months after redoing it. We're going to open that up. BAM horror, if you guys want to check it out, bambox.com. Put this there. All right, here we go. You have your BAM paper. We have don't know. I don't know about that one. Art card. Not sure about who that is. And it looks like they sent more pins because, of course, they missed pins last month. Don't know. I'm telling you, I'm not good on the horror. That looks like Nosferatu. I could be wrong, but that's who it looks like. And then we have a good old Michael Myers. Very cool. We have Deputy Riley. Not ringing a bell there. And then we also have another badge, Woodsboro Police. Little prop. I'll have to get the tag, Woodsboro Police. I'm not ringing a bell on that one. Might be from the X-Files. Okay. Here's like a little art print take on Chucky and Child's Play. Kind of like the dolls, like the Coraline eyes there. That's kind of cool. And the autograph is going. Ooh, this might actually be it. It's Joe Dante from Gremlins, who I believe was the director of Gremlins, and I think he might have even done the second one. Believe it or not, I might actually keep that one. And I don't want that one. Yeah, there it is. Joe Dante, known for Gremlins, The Howling, Small Soldiers. Or no, it's not. It's Teddy Sears. Why does it say Joe Dante? I have no idea. Interesting. Sure looks like it says Joe Dante. But the card says it's Teddy Sears. Whatever. Very, very cool. And here we go. Celebrity autograph. Gremlins director Joe Dante. So I don't know why it says Sears, but there it shows a couple of the different prints you could have gotten. You couldn't have gone wrong with any of them. The Gremlins with the hat on is kind of cool. There you see the collector's pins, the card, the magazine or prop. So it looks like we got the props, and there's the artist gallery. The badges is from Woodsboro Police badge and name badge from the popular horror flick Scream. Scream 2 in theaters, or Scream, what is it? The next Scream. Artist card from the X-Files. And the pins designed by Brian Romero, film Nosferatu. So I knew that one. Big shout out if you went and saw Scream. I did not see it. I don't think I'll see it in the theater. I think I'd wait for it to hit home. My son actually did see it though today. Seemed to like it. Didn't say anything negative about it, so I'm assuming it was good. He told me a little bit about it. I won't give any spoilers away. What's popping, guys? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So we do have the BAM Comics, but first and foremost, I want to say thank you to all the patrons, the channel members. It means a lot that you support the giveaways, support the channel and everything like that. And here is a video for you guys. Again, thank you. Again, awesome. Thank you so much to channel members and Patreons. Truly do appreciate it. Also, big shouts out. How about Pops with Purpose in the house? Michael, how are you doing? Hopefully you, Faith, and the family are all doing well. My best wishes to you guys. Also, big shouts out Ryan Milky. So on Tuesday night, I will join Ryan and the whole group of the guys for the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I think it's at 9 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday. So looking forward to that one. That should be a lot of fun. If you guys have never checked out the Horsemen of the Apocalypse or any of those channels from Ryan to Pop in Missouri, Let's Start a Pop Collection, Randy, please stop by. Enjoy. Also, if you guys are any big, huge Goonie collectors, there was, I think, the first ever prop replica of the Bones Key was up. I think there was only 4 or 5 of them available. Only available at man. I have something from them too. I want to show them to you. Ah, yes, here we go. It was only available from I Want This Stuff. And I got one. It's on its way. I also, big shout out to Nick, who sent me the Christmas sticker there. And again, if you guys have not checked it out, I Want This Stuff, you want to check it out, and also check out the YouTube channel too. They are funny as I don't know what. But I had to pick this one up. A little Ralphie from A Christmas Story, handmade robots. Now this looks like it is like material, but it really is vinyl. So I have a Slimer, I have a Stay Puffed, and we got this one. I think we got Chunk and Sloth as well, also from them. So very cool. And I have a second one of these coming, future giveaway. So we have that as well. Big shouts out to I Want This Stuff, Nick and Brian. Some awesome, awesome dudes. All right. Before we get to giveaways and we bring on Phoenixpoptastic, remember, guys, if you've never checked out them, please go follow them. Awesome. Jason and Lonnie, awesome. I love the hunt videos and all the things that they do. All right. As well as they challenged me to a chase/personality video. That was a video that came out on Friday. So if you haven't checked that out, please do. Final box opening of the night. It's BAM Comics. Now, if you're familiar, BAM Comics, we did a few of these. And then they changed it up, and they haven't done one in, I think it's like 3 months. And now it's their own private cover, autographed. It comes with a coin. Again, we'll try it. I don't know how well I'll like it, but we'll see. So you get a little hanger that lets you hang it on a wall. It's going to be signed by Tyler Kirkman, artist, known for Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Superman Action Comics, and Green Lantern, New Guardians. So that is who signed the comic. And this is the comic, special 30th issue. So very cool there. There's also a special coin. So we'll see how long. I know they raised the price on these boxes, you know. So the coin is actually a $50 piece on one side, and the other side is, I don't know how it's printed or what's on it, but that is what's on the other side of it. I don't know if that comes off or what, but from the boys, apparently. So again, I'll try them. We'll see how we like it. I don't know. We'll see. All right. And then we get to the comic, which is the same cover. It is 9x8 CGC. And it is signed by Tyler Kirkman. Signed October 6, 2021. So there it is. You can see slabbed, autographed. I mean, it's cool. And again, the cover is from BAM. So they're doing their own sort of cover to it. I don't know. People, I'm sure, have different opinions of that, as I do myself. I kind of liked when they was like a comic cover, not your own private cover. But again, just my opinion. There it is, BAM Comics. If you guys want that, you can hop in BAM Comics. I think that they're like I think they raised the price because of now having the coin in their own thing. I think they're like $99 a month, which a little pricey. Oh my. Money to spend. Cool. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Will I love them and keep getting them? I don't know. I think we'll do one more month and we'll see how it goes. Because comics, you know, like other stuff, I'm into comics. All right, let's get to some giveaways. All right, here we go. Giveaways. All right, so there's the video. We'll get the comments. And this week we have available the prize wheel head-to-head, which you just saw. And I mean, literally, normally they're like $50. That one was almost like a $100 two-pop mystery box that congratulations to Pop Harbor won. So you have head-to-head, $30 PayPal credit, anything mystery box, Funko Pop mystery box, and a soda mystery box. Those are for the winners. Also, thank you to everyone that jumped out and came to visit me on Whatnot on Tuesday evening. It was a lot of fun playing What's in the Box, and we will play it again next Tuesday night. Disney and Marvel and probably some other stuff we'll have fun with. So, all right, let's do some giveaways. 64 people, winner won. And that winner is, congratulations goes to B. Scythe. And B. Scythe writes, awesome vids this week. Looking forward to the live. So B. Scythe, thank you so much. Get a hold of me, and we always do it in Pop Drunk style with the _Luau _23. And let's pick winner number 2. And winner number 2 is going to be Nettie's Pops. And Nettie writes, another awesome show. Have a great week, y'all. So Nettie's Pops, congratulations. B-Side, congratulations. Guys, hit me up on Instagram and let me know your prize selection. And we will remove that. We'll take this and we'll remove that from the studio. All right. Let's see. Videos for the week. What are you guys going to get this coming week? So I have to look just like you. Also, big shouts out. I don't know if you were able to catch the live last night with Professor Josh, his 3,000 subscriber giveaway. That was a great stream. Yeah, I mean, the Pop and Duo was on. Unboxing Treasures was there. It was a fun night. And big shouts and congratulations to Josh over there at Professor Josh. And Shannon as well. All right, let's see. What do we have this week? It's not that one. Maybe it is that one. Oh, yes. So, what's today? 16. So tomorrow, speaking of Dead Zone, we have a Dead Zone mystery box. Find the jalapeno for tomorrow, Monday's video. We have 2 $100 boxes from Gem Pops on Tuesday. We have, what's the Wednesday one? Martin's Pops mystery box with the little one. So that's our battle number 17. That's going to be Wednesday. And then Thursday, we have another Gem Pops mystery box to round out the week. And what is Friday? What is Friday? Friday, we have a Spastic Collectibles mystery box. So that is what we have for the week. And now I turn over to you guys before we bring in Phoenixpoptastic on. Hopefully you guys have some questions. Or, I mean, honestly, DC. They really know their DC. But I'll turn it over to you. Anything you guys want to talk about for the next 5 minutes or so? The floor is yours. Anything you want to ask, feel free. Like I said, I did not see Scream. Your wife's going to kill you $500. It happens. It happens. It can go quick when you're buying Pops, especially if you buy certain ones. It can go awfully quick. Mystery boxes. I know Smy World dropped like a hunt type mystery box this evening. It was a damaged box, but a little bit of everything. An overvalued thing. They did that. I think Spastic might have a box up right now. Toy USA dropped a lot of boxes this past week. So, they're doing some boxes. Pop King Paul just just bought a collection in, so a future Pop King Paul mystery box is on its way. Tim, what's going on? Peacemaker was great. That one, I have to watch that one. That looked good. Never more than 100 unless out of a mystery box. For sure. ROG5s, Demon Slayers. Very cool. Monday and Tuesday, Templar Pops, what's going on? As well as Phoenixpoptastic joining the Templar Pops family. Also, don't forget, Templar Pops working on 2 very nice mystery boxes. If you love anime, he is working on an anime one. Should be good. He showed some preview pictures this evening if you want to go to Instagram and check it out. He also did a very cool nooner. Had a couple drinks in him the other night. That was interesting. So big shouts out to Jeremy over at Templar Pops. Sharon's Pops and Plants did a little video today. Awesome. Peacemaker looks good. Peacemaker, I believe, is HBO Plus. If you want to see that. Eternals moving over. That is on Disney Plus if you want to see that. Also, episodes 1 through 3 of the Book of Boba Fett is out. Next episode 4 is out on Wednesday. I'm loving it so far. I think it's well paced. I know some people think it's a little slow. I think it's well paced and tells a good story. I'm liking it. It's working for me. Oh, I'm sure, definitely adult based, absolutely. Also, don't forget, Horsemen of the Apocalypse on Tuesday. You will see me on with them, the whole clan. Ryan's in the chat. Much appreciated for Ryan for joining in tonight. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning for him over there across the pond. Eternals interests me. I didn't want to see it in the theaters, but I probably will put it on. It's snowing over here in the East Coast. So tomorrow workday might be a few hours. I'll work from home and then take the rest of the day off with the snow. And if that's the case, Eternals might be something I pop in tomorrow. I pop in and watch. All right. So whenever Phoenixpoptastic is ready, we will bring them on. All right. They're ready. I tried to watch Eternals and couldn't get through it. Uh-oh. Man, if Michael can't get through it, I don't know if I can make it through. But we'll see. But if you guys have any DC questions, these are the group. This is the channel to ask. They're DC. Superman. And I know Lonnie has, I can't remember. It's the thing with Dean. Supernatural. Another thing I have not seen. So they can fill me in on that. But again, guys, follow them if you have not followed them. I give you Phoenixpoptastic. What's going on, guys?
Hi.
You can hear us good?
Awesome. Thanks for coming on.
Sure.
Always love your guys' content.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
making sure everything's set here. Making sure we're good.
You're good. I'm good. As long as you're good, I'm good. Awesome.
Absolutely.
So what's new?
What's new? Oh man, nothing really.
Yeah, I can say not much really.
We just kind of do the same old every day. Work, home, Funko Pops.
Yeah, I'm with you. I love the new videos. I love congratulations on getting those 2 grails. That's awesome.
Yes, these guys. Those guys are so yeah.
I know when he told me he was doing it, I'm like, no, I don't know.
We didn't really pay for them. We just took old Pops and turned them into those. So
it's nice that you guys have a shop around here that you can do that to. Here, I mean, there's nothing here.
They're a really good shop too.
Yeah, there's actually a couple I think that we like to try to. But Toy Fiends is one of our favorites.
Absolutely.
Hi, Sharon.
Absolutely. Shout out to Toy Fiends.
Noel's thinking of Sam with blood. Yes. Well, speaking of Supernatural, Noel, I love them. I don't have all of them because there's quite a few. And the ones I don't have are really expensive. So they're like, I can't. They're just a pipe dream at this
The
point.
metallic bloody ones, the 3-packs, those she doesn't have.
Oh, no,
she
they're like
has basically
$600,
all of it, right?
$700, $800. Like
And she doesn't have any of the Baby with Dean. So
no.
that was a mistake on our part way early in collecting. We
Now,
saw it,
yeah.
we should have got it, but we do have Baby with Sam, and that's what
Yeah.
we've been stuck with.
Well, that's when we first started collecting,
Yeah.
and we saw it, I believe, at a
Hi,
third
guys.
party shop, and it was like $80. And I'm like, no, that's too much. It's too much. I'm too new. It's too much. I just can't do it. Now that Pop's worth like $300.
Yeah.
Man, I should have got it for $80.
Yeah.
Well, what can you do?
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah,
show my Crowley up there. I have an autographed Crowley from Supernatural.
that's a
He's
good
one of
one.
my favorites.
Yeah, Baby with Dean or Sam. Crowley is probably the best one at this point. It's a 4 out of 25 from the Supernatural conventions, signed by Mark Shepard. It's a nice one. So, yeah,
That's a nice one.
That's exciting to hear that you were planning on watching the show. There's like 15 seasons, so buckle in.
yeah.
Well, my son
think
does
that's the
watch it.
first
I never got into it, but he watches it and it speaks very, very highly of it.
Yeah,
Excellent
it's a
show.
developing show, so it's definitely a lot of people get into a show first season, they're like, you got to go a couple seasons, and then you can't stop.
Then you're obsessed.
I've even had a hard time getting into it, but I've watched when she is watching it. They're very, very.
Well,
funny.
my wife, she gets in these binge fits and then she just goes. I cannot. I mean, oh my
I
god,
can't keep up.
I can't either. And then you're stuck because it's what's on the TV.
Well, she doesn't have to edit ever, so I'm in here editing. And I come out there and I'm like, "Wait, what'd you start? You're on season 3 already? Dang it!
They just wait.
Can't you catch me the one night I'm not editing this week? No.
I like when she gets into something that's short. But last year, when she got into Grey's Anatomy, and oh my goodness,
I like Grey's Anatomy.
Brian.
We can't ever get past the airplanes.
Yeah, I haven't.
Crash.
I'm missing on half that. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's one of them shows.
It's one of those.
And then I mean, I know the DC collection. I mean, you guys are predominantly I mean, we see tons and tons of people that love Marvel, but not as much with DC, especially Superman. I mean, you really are pretty much the guru with Superman pops.
I don't know, man. I was born in 1980. Maybe that's to blame. I don't know. I was never really into Marvel. It was always DC.
Yeah, I mean, back then it was all DC. I mean, it was Superman. It was Batman. It was,
Yeah.
But then Marvel came and everyone just sort of
I love that.
talked to Marvel, and we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what the future movies hold. Well,
that's the problem. Fortunately for Marvel, you guys have a great cinematic thing going on, and it just keeps going. The same Iron Man for the same 10 movies. That's the way it should be.
That's tough.
Pay the guy the money so that he stays. But on our side, they can't seem to hold two people for longer than a couple.
No, it's
and
weird.
then they piece together movies because whatever.
I'm 81 too, Jeremy. 81.
Yeah, 80, 81. Yeah. Yeah. We were looking at the highest grossing movie the year you were born.
Oh yeah.
Hers was Superman 2.
Superman 2.
And mine was Star Wars Empire Strikes Back.
5, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, Empire Strikes Back.
Not bad. I mean, good classic stuff in the 80s.
Right. Should have been the other way around, but sure, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know. Don't be upset.
I'll take
it. 80s are my favorite.
But what do you think? I mean, being DC, I'm gonna ask this because I've heard so many things about. We talk about Batman because Batman's coming. What's your take, Batman and Pattinson?
Okay, so this is me when it comes because DC is like we just discussed as far as movies. So for me, I don't care, but as long as it's good, like I don't really care. Everyone said the same thing about Affleck. And I was like, whatever, as long as it's good. Because you've seen how many Batmans? Like, how many people you really thought Michael Keaton from Mr. Mom was going to be a good Batman? And then boom. I mean, come on.
Yep.
I mean, so these things happen.
Yeah.
They did Brandon Roth as Superman, and I can't stand him as Superman. But all the other ones are great. Like, it just depends. Like,
I will give him credit or give the people credit. I think that having what's his name as Lex Luthor, I liked him as Lex Luthor. I thought
absolutely. Yeah.
I agree.
And it's not the Lex I'm used to either. I'm used to Gene Hackman. you know, or Smallville, you know, bald head, like, you know. So
Yep.
I was like, I'm really open to whatever, as long as it's good. And stop telling the origin stories. Like, can we move on and just see battles? And can we be Marvel for a while, maybe? You know, can we have a Justice League movie where they're just fighting people and it's fun instead of why did we get here? And I'm over it.
I'll give him credit. I think the Zack Snyder cut was good. It was long.
It was long.
Yeah,
I
well,
liked it.
Imagine if he could have put out his own version, the nice
Probably
2.5 hour one or whatever.
I think we need another ensemble piece. I don't know if it. I mean, I'm sure it's on their radar. I know Wonder Woman. She's going to at least do another one of those.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess
Flash movie should be a good weird paradox because they're going to go into that whole.
Oh yeah, Eric was just saying that.
That whole
the next Flash
Infinite
movie
Earth thing, which I really like. So that'd be cool. Get to see Michael Keaton and Affleck's in it and all that stuff. So
it looks promising.
If it comes out, you know, because they've said things about things forever. I've heard so many stories. So.
You never know. You never know.
But then you don't hear a story like Patterson, and all of a sudden, boom! There's this movie, and I'm like, oh wow! So they had been filming all this weird stuff. Okay, but it does look very like. I guarantee you, I don't know, don't quote me on it, but I guarantee you, you're not going to see him in the bat suit until like the last hour, 45 minutes.
Oh no!
He's going to be in his normal gear, riding around his motorcycle, trying to be Batman for the first hour, and and then at the end, it's like, oh, okay, now he's Batman. Now, when's Batman 2 come out?
Well, that's true because they're releasing a lot of pops.
I could be wrong.
Where he's just normal. He's not in his little Batman suit.
Yep.
So that's kind of telling in a sense.
Yeah,
maybe.
Who knows? But I did see some scenes where he was kind of doing both. So I don't know. We'll see.
I got it. The Batmobile is going to have to sit on me a little, or I'm going to have to.
It's just like a car, like your dad's
one really
car
was a tough one to
some guns
see.
strapped to it. Yeah.
This is a little different.
It's very basic. It's like if me and you became Batman, is what I think they're trying to go for.
Yeah. I mean, Michael Keaton, that was awesome.
Yes.
You tweaked it a little bit with Val Kilmer. God knows what you did with it with Clooney.
They went comic booky on us with Clooney.
Oh my goodness! And then,
but I still enjoyed it as a kid.
I can't tell you how many times I watched.
He has nipples. Great.
Yeah, whatever. It's Schwarzenegger in it. Uma Thurman.
Yeah. Jim Carrey. Good. Like it was great. Yeah.
And Bane.
I love the Christian Bale's are probably my favorite. Michael Keaton is my most memorable, but Christian Bale is probably I enjoy watching those. I can watch all three of them.
Agree. I thought that was a great 3-part telling of the whole story. I thought it was good. I would have loved to see, more a Riddler or something like that. But I think they did it good, and they had I think you could have kept going if you wanted to, but
absolutely, yeah. He could have been the Batman in the Justice League. See, they could have done great things, but they're just not. So.
Eric wants to know what would be your version of a new Superman movie.
Ooh.
Henry Cavill, Man of Steel Part 2. That would be my. That's what.
I've heard.
Who else could do it? I couldn't tell you. I mean, there's so many people out there, but I am enjoying the CW HBO Max show, the Superman and Lois. It is HBO Max too, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Superman and Lois. That is a great show for being on TV. The CGI and it's great. He's a little smaller of a guy, but he does the job.
Yeah,
well.
I don't like him so much.
It doesn't bother me.
So far, the show is really good.
5 o'clock shadow is not always the funniest thing because they'll have it as Clark and Superman. You're like, guy, you got to do something different. But
it is what it is.
Bat nipples. Yes.
Each brain.
Remember when the pop came out and everyone was like, "There's no nipples on the pop."
Where are his nipples?
So speaking of pops, I mean, what's like on the big want list? You're knocking some, the Kurt Hammetts. Those are insane. Those are awesome.
I can give you a few. Kurt Cobain Funko Shop.
I want your ghost face. I saw you got ghost face.
Is a huge one.
I do have ghost face behind me. Yeah.
I do need Kingdom Come Superman. That's the last basic one. Superboy.
I want the first series of Friends still.
Oh yes, that
Ooh.
whole line. The first, yeah.
I wasn't collecting then. It's not fair.
No.
No, I
not
can't
fair.
find them without. Not that
She
they're
has
horrid.
all the other ones. It's that first
Yeah.
line.
And if I remember the story, was what you and a friend would just watch it all the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We
I can't
watched
even-
it this last summer with the kids,
Oh, yeah.
and they watched it. We
Mhm.
enjoyed it. All of
It's
it.
a
Yeah.
great
Right
show.
after they did the reunion,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna have to watch this all over again.
It's a great show.
It's always that background filler, like if you're doing stuff around the house, because they always play it on TV. It's like one after another.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, but that's the
Well.
bad thing about TV, because it is a great show that actually has a good storyline through the seasons.
Yes.
So when it's on TV, you're like, wait, that's not the one that was supposed to be next.
What? Yeah.
So
James saying he's liking the.
Yeah.
It's a good
Yeah.
show.
Agreed.
it is pretty cool. It's
Have
cool to see him.
you-
See, like, he never had kids when I was a kid. Superman didn't have 2 kids. It was just him and Lois. And like Superboy came from, Krypton too. But him having kids now is cool. I like the differences.
Yes, Pops with Purpose. I have that.
We
Well,
have
I have two
the-
of them technically, right?
No, we have
Because one's Smallville.
we have what?
Oh,
What are we
sorry. I
talking
thought you were. I was
was
replying to Pops with Purpose.
We're both reading different things. I'm reading the one on the screen. She's reading the chat.
Or her.
I was gonna say that Robin Chase. We have the American one that's not metallic Chase.
Oh, yeah. But so
That's
Pops
cool.
Purpose was talking about the Clark Kent where he's taking his shirt off and you see this Superman S underneath it.
Yeah, we have Smallville and the
Yeah, it's like I
Clark
think I
Kent
have 2 of them.
Hot Topic one. We have 2 of them.
I love them too.
We have all the Supermans except for the Superboy and Kingdom Come, and then anything over $500. There's a few.
There are a few Supermans that are up there. Yes.
The only ones under 500 are those 2.
That's a good number to keep.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
1 or 2 that interest me, but it's like I think I'd be sick if I spent it.
Yeah.
and
I'd
cash
love it.
wise, I don't.
Right.
There's no way.
If I
That's
traded in a bunch
insane.
of stuff, that's one
half
thing.
a rent. That's crazy. But like if I pulled one out of a mystery box, I'd keep it. Or if I could sell 30 of my pops and buy it, sure. If someone was interested, I'll trade. Yeah, send it on. As long as it's not a Superman pop you want to trade me, I have to keep those.
Right.
Because then what's
Those
the
aren't going
point?
anywhere.
I did love the and I think that shows a great shop that you have, that Superman that you got that was damaged and you were able to take it back and work.
Yeah, the Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Mhm.
Supergirl.
Well, see, it ended up being a good situation. But when I was there originally, that's where it was like kind of iffy, because he was showing me pops and he was like holding it, and I was like, "Can I see it?" He's like, "Oh, you want to see it?" I said, yeah. And so he showed it to me like this,
Like
and
he's
I was
holding
like,
it. Ooh.
"Can you take it out of the protector?" And he was like, "Oh,
Put it
you
out
want
of the
out
protector.
Why are you asking me again? Yes, can you take it out? So he took it out, and then I was the Superboy. That was the first one, and I was like, "Whoa!" He was charging like $10 over PPG, and the box was like crushed all around. Looked like they just like flattened it back out.
Yep.
It was terrible. But the Supergirl looked okay. I pulled it out, and I was like, "Oh, it looks okay." Nothing was moving, and then I got home and showed it off, made a video, did the whole thing, and then went to go do my B-roll spinner thing and pulled it out and clunk. I was like, "No way!"
Well,
I
that
cried.
and I think they had her priced at like 120, which I'm sure was really close to PPG at the time. But right now she's only at like 70. So I was like, wait a minute. So
She
you're
used to be way
paying
higher.
way more than PPG, like dang near double.
Yeah, and it's a local shop.
it's
So at the same
broken.
time, I was okay with paying it as long as the box was okay. I wasn't going to pay to pull out a damaged box. That kind of rubbed
Yeah.
me wrong. But I was like, "Oh, this one's okay. All right." And so, but when I took it back, he immediately was like, "Yeah, that's fine. Go spend another $50, do whatever you want." And I was like, "Okay, cool. Sweet." So I got that and the Batman Robin
Oh, the 2-pack.
Chase from the animated series and the common. So I was like, "Hey, I got all 3 for 110." So
You can't beat that.
No, it works. And it's fixed now. So I just took it out the other day and checked on it. It's still fixed. Thank God.
Still fixed.
So how about mystery boxes? I know you guys like to do the mystery boxes and stuff. Are you guys seeing much out? I know it doesn't seem like it's what it used to be these days.
Yeah.
Still
Black
at Mama.
Friday was
Oh, yeah.
not much going on with Black Friday, and then it's been slow. The whole
The
It's been
stuffed
kinda slow.
stocking box from Mystery Box was mystery grill. That was really fun. That was a good valued box.
Yeah,
They got
that
lot of
was
good
a
stuff out of
really
that.
cool idea.
But normal mystery boxes, our issue is we just never can go over 100 usually. And they drop them at such random times that it's like you just went out to dinner the night before, you just did this. So it's always like, oh my gosh. Like,
I can't do it right now.
But then when we do it, they're usually pretty decent.
Yeah.
We've had some great pulls, but
Toy USA is our go-to.
Yeah, and well, they're usually the only ones where you could spend $60 to $75 and get over $100 back. I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, any other mystery box companies, we have to spend way over 100 in order to get, good pops. If we spend under 100, like 60 or 70 at some of the other places, we get a bunch of new pops that
Jeremy.
Just tried to get rid of last week. You know what I mean?
Jeremy's old.
Good night, Jeremy. So
but
it happens to the best of us.
I did see you guys just joined sort of like the Templar Pops family. So congrats.
We did.
Absolutely. Yeah, we joined and I was like, he put out an ad for a box and I was like, I sent him a message. I was like, bro, when are you gonna have some cheaper ones? Oh, that's funny. But yeah, we're definitely gonna get a couple boxes from him, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. So interesting.
He's a card. He is a card.
Well, and he also looks like he's definitely into having collections in his mystery boxes, so you won't get out a bunch of new pops or things like that going forward and things like that. Like he seems like he's developing and learning along the way. So that's good for me because a lot of some of these companies, I'm like, dang it, again, $40 and all new pops from last week.
Right. Okay. I can still walk into Hot Topic and find.
Yeah. Like I get that they're $25 on PPG, but they're literally
right there at your store.
Yeah.
Right,
So
exactly.
and I hunt every day. So I see them all the time. So to get them in a mystery box, I'm like, no, that's not the content I wanted. Okay. So it's hard to have patience for a lot of these mystery boxes. I have to wait for them to pop up to get the right one.
So how about what's like I always am curious with like Florida and Phoenix. What's the weather like for you guys?
Ooh, it's actually really nice right now because
it's like in the 50s, 60s.
Oh, wow.
At night. No, it's like 70. The high was 72 today. Where are you at? He's cold all the time.
Cold.
You can't ask him.
I wear a sweater constantly.
He wears his damn robe in the dead of summer when it's 120 degrees outside.
I sure do, yeah.
So you can't ask him these things. But
That's
no, it's
true.
been in the low 70s, and that night it probably gets into the mid 40s. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah, no.
Our winter headache is really a summer headache because it just gets so hot. Sometimes you just are kind of over it. It's not terrible. Just,
I've been doing it my whole life.
Hot,
it's the dry heat. You guys don't have the humidity.
That's what people say, but let me tell you.
Yeah. Well, open the oven and stand in front of it. How long can you stand there? Like sometimes you're like, okay, it's hot. That's how it is outside.
Yeah.
So
people like said, oh, but it's a dry heat.
you got to run across the asphalt. You got to,
Once that monsoon season kicks in, though, like August, like you can't, like the second you walk outside.
Then
no,
it's
it's not like in the South where like just stepping outside, you're drenched in sweat. It's not like that. But I mean, 120 degrees and the wind's blowing. It's like,
yeah, and it rained the day before. Yeah.
It's pretty yucky.
Pretty
but
yucky.
The only the downfall though is because like there's other parts of Arizona where it's not as bad. It doesn't cool off once the sun goes down. So at 10 o'clock at night, it's still 100 degrees outside.
Yeah.
So that's where it kind of sucks.
Summertime.
But just an hour and a half up north, like where my mom lives, it can get like 100 during the day, but at night it's right back down into the 70s. So you're like, okay, a little bit of relief.
Yeah, that's the great part about our state. I mean, it's only 5-6 hours to keep going north, and then it's snow country.
2 hours, Flagstaff.
2 hours, yeah. So
you guys have mostly Phoenix has been like where you guys have always been.
Yeah.
Yep, born and raised.
I've moved around, but I was born in Denver. But when I was 7, we moved to Alabama. I lived in Alabama until I was in 7th grade. Mm-hmm. Then I moved here in 7th grade. So basically,
but then even after that, you lived in California.
Well, yeah,
you lived in North
Carolina.
In a
band, so I moved around.
Yeah, back in Alabama for a little bit. I've just been here.
Yeah, she's been here the whole time.
I always
moved back here 10 years ago.
Couples too. What's like the love story? How did you find each other?
Mm-hmm.
So I've known her since we were like 13. We were like friends.
That's
when we were
12.
kids.
But yes, middle school, 7th grade.
Tell the story. She's smart.
Mm-hmm. But we didn't date or anything in middle school or high school.
No.
We were just like the bestest of friends.
Yeah, we've always kept in touch, that kind of thing. I'm gonna call Lonnie, see what she's doing, even though it's been 3 months type thing.
Yeah. And then
then she had a baby.
I did with someone else. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. You weren't here.
I didn't want to live way out there anymore. So I was like, hey, she's like, why don't you move out here? Yeah. I need a roommate. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Well, roommate turned into this and
another child.
And Poptastic life. So
family of 4. Here we are.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, Sharon. I love Flagstaff. I would love to live up in Flagstaff.
Absolutely.
It's all pine trees and wooded. Absolutely. And it snows. And it's like 80 is the high in the summer.
And there's actually a lot of people in like sort of the Phoenix and Arizona area that are like YouTubers and Funko guys. I know.
Funko Kings. I know them. They're here.
Citizens here.
Dead Zone.
Oh, he is here. I do remember that.
Matthew Callie is there. I think Air Pop Control is Phoenix area.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, Dom. Box Attack's here.
Box Attack's here. Yeah.
Oh, Dom's?
Yeah.
Dom?
Yeah.
Wow.
He came into my Subway one day.
I was and you're like, hey, guy.
Hi,
he's
Dom.
like, what the?
He's like, hey. Yeah, he lives here.
Wow.
I feel like there's another one. There's lots of stores too, like Toy Temples headquartered here. What else? I think that's the only one, actually.
I was like, I don't even know.
I was thinking Pop Thrills.
Even pop places. So I mean,
lots of pop collectors. I'm in an Arizona group. It's got like 4,000 people part of it. And that's just really they're all just in the city because that's all they talk about. No one talks about being in another part of the state.
Matthew Papawheelie. So. Okay.
Yeah.
Matthew Papawheelie.
Scotland. I bet Scotland is. I have never.
I would love to leave this country and go visit another.
Yep, I have never.
I would love that. Scotland, especially, or anywhere in the UK.
You got to give Ryan credit. I think it's like 3 a.m. for him right now.
Ah, jeez.
Wow.
Or didn't he say it was Monday? Yeah, it's Monday already over there. Yeah,
he's in the future.
He is in the future. Way in the future.
Cold and wet over where he's at would be my guess.
Oh.
That's beautiful.
So how about I don't know if I know your guys' take on what do you think of Funko and NFTs?
Not part of it. So
yeah, I don't know much about it at all.
Pretend like it's not going on. I don't know.
Is that one of those ignorance is bliss type moments?
Again, if we could buy $500 mystery boxes, we'd be part of that. It's one of those things. Like, do I really want to spend $100, $200 on cards on my computer and hope that I get an actual pop? I would love to get the actual pop. Do I not think that's cool? Yes, I do. But
yeah,
it's just not something I would do. Maybe one day when I have 200,000 subscribers and I'm just pulling in the money, yeah, I'll get some NFTs.
Right.
But I just can't do it. Like, we're the working man's channel.
I'm with you.
Aren't we all? Yeah.
Yeah. That's that. So.
But
if I ever saw one or pulled one out of a mystery box, that'd be cool. I'd be like, "Well, I got one of these NFT things." Like some of them, I think is Ninja Turtles. Some of those pops, I'm like, man, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'll never see it, but that's cool. But I also think that's a good thing about Funko. There should always be pops that I will never be able to see. You should always be able to feel like, man, I would never get that pop. Because if that goes away, then
the rarity is what makes us want to
toys in the toy aisle. You know what I mean? It's whatever.
I think they need to go back to more stickers with the numbers. We don't see too many of those anymore.
I agree. Well, Funko Shop is bothering me because it seems like every time they drop a pop, it just sits there, and it's like people say, "Well, they're not selling." Well, I don't really believe that because if you look at Macari or whatnot, why are all these people selling that pop that they're not selling? Why are they trying to flip it? But I really hope that they're not just more and more marketing the same thing. Oh, they want more, so let's give them more. Well, no, keep Funko Shop down. Keep some of those things down. Like, if you want to mass produce Hot Topic, whatever. I don't care. But
Hot Topic down. It's almost like they're I don't know if they're desperate for new molds or there's issues with China. It's like Hot Topic just loves to re-release.
Yeah, that's sad. Well, the Sanderson sister cauldron thing
they need to stop that.
It was vaulted and it stayed vaulted. It just happened to be that this Halloween, Spirit Halloween, decided to open up a truck they had. I don't know, but
they better stop that.
Man, that thing went woo.
Oh yeah.
Now we have 2 of them. So
Yeah, they're at like 55, or they were over 100 right before Halloween.
It's things like that where you're like, wait a minute, I thought that. Why do they vault it? Oh, it's vaulted.
There's certain stores that they do keep them. They keep the master cases or whatever, and they keep them in the back. And
well, Spirit Halloween kind of made sense to me just because it's a themed store, yearly, annual.
And it's like a pickup. It's like, yeah, what store do you have? Here's a mall. Do you have a place that's empty? All right, we'll take it for 2 or 3 months.
Yeah. Right. But next year, if I go to Spirit Halloween on my hunts, I'm like, oh my God, they have a cauldron. I pick it up and it says 2022 on the bottom. And I look on Funko Shop and it says available. I'm going to be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I quit. I don't know. Not really. I enjoy it too much.
Ooh, I do have to tell you did have a tip that I never saw anybody do with the die-cast Wonder Woman about how well it fits in a stack.
Yeah, that's a great stack. I couldn't believe how you could just pull it off and it would just whoop. There's nothing. So I was like, this is not in my house. This isn't going to work. I have cats. We have kids. These things are going to. I mean, you have to put it in the box, and we love to display everything. Our kind of motto has been, if we can't display it, what's the point of having it? Like, I'm not going to put 2 stacks of pops, like just our thing. So you can see everything throughout the house. So I was like, we got to figure out something. And I looked over and I was like, wow. It fits perfectly in a pop armor and a pop stack and anything.
That might be, the Batman was cool, but I'd probably say Wonder Woman, I think, has been my favorite to this point.
I think it looks the best so far.
I love her.
I haven't seen the Marvel ones, but
that's true.
I have them. Wonder Woman's still the best.
Yeah.
Iron Man was cool, but Wonder Woman was really
seems to be holding good value too, which is weird. But it does say notify me on Funko Shop, so it'll pop back up again.
I'm sure there'll be more that'll come. They always do.
I wonder when they're gonna do soups.
We do this.
My guess Batman, Wonder Woman, and then. Hello.
I mean, it seems like they alternated. They're going DC Marvel.
Right.
So conceivably, the next one would be a Marvel.
Flash. Watch, it'll be Flash. It will be.
But I would think
it'll be like the last one.
I would think he's got to be the next. At least
you would think so.
I would have thought he would have been the
first.
But
then it makes me wonder what mold are they going to use, because that new Zack Snyder Justice League where he's floating mold, that thing is the best Superman ever. They better use that. They're going to end up using this thing or something.
My guess is it's that one that's going to be sitting behind you.
Yeah. But they should use the new one because it's great.
They should. Speaking of which,
the flying ones, at least
Poptastic shirts on Teespring or whatever.
No, we don't have any. Oh. I got this off a Sticker Mule. They were like, "Hey, you want to try a free custom shirt?" And I was like, "Sure." So I tried it. I'm like, "These things are awesome," but every time I try and get them on a Teespring, it doesn't seem to match up with the graphics and everything. So I've been working on it, and then I just get lazy with it. And I don't know. We need to work more on our merchandise and pulling in more income to help the channel. It's more about collecting, and then you're like, but we probably should do those things. It's healthy for the channel. But
it's only if you want to do it. It's the fun. Yeah. And that's one thing I love about your guys' channel. You could tell you guys have fun doing it. Like when the whole family did the Christmas. I mean, you could tell you love doing it.
And they said there was a contest, and we're like, contest? We can do that.
Yeah, it's a what is it? The bunny suit Ralphie.
Yeah. Wonder when they're gonna announce. We haven't heard anything.
I haven't heard anything else about it, but
I thought I heard Jay at Unboxing Treasures say sometime the end of January they'll announce it.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, you guys. One of them, mostly everyone's just doing like regular, but I mean,
that's what we noticed. Yeah. Let's see, what's his name? Noel's Cool Stuff. He did a really good one. I love at the beginning of that video is hilarious. You should check that one out. Yeah, that guy did a good one. His video is pretty good. There's some good ones on there, but it's just fun to get the creativity going to make content better. And we're like, oh, that'll work, because we always make the same content. Hey guys, I'm opening this phone. It's this one. Cool. And I'm like, that's so boring. What can we do that's different? And you sit there and you think and you think and you think, and you're like, I don't know.
Best I could come up with was excitement on Christmas morning.
So that was
so we're
fun
like,
to do.
The tree's still up. Oh, let's move it by the fireplace. Let's blah 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 blah. So
yeah, it was fun. I was like, girls, run. I'm running. Okay, I'm running. It was fun. So yeah.
And it was a cool box. I mean, I give them credit. It was a very nice box.
I hope they do it again next year. I like
Absolutely.
That. It makes up. See, I think they're good at that though. They make up for their fail or grail boxes. So fail or grail. The Sunday boxes are great to me. I just wish the box count was lower. And I've told them that like 100 times. They're like, we know, but we can't do that. And I'm like, I know, I get it, but I wish they were lower, because if they were lower, I would buy them more often.
And I do it with the kids, and the kids love it because they're fun, and they get the kids with the candy and the look of the boxes. The kids love the box. Oh, the boxes.
Those boxes are awesome. We reuse them when we sell stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'm like, don't touch my boxes.
And honestly, for the price point, they're great. I mean, it's not. I mean, $15 is nothing in mystery box standards. So I mean, it's like, it's not that it's a bad deal. It's just sometimes though, when you order 4 of them and you've got $8 to $10 pops, you're like, nah.
You don't want to just order one. Why would you just order one? Right. Yeah, that's a great deal. But let's order 4. Oh, it's $67. Okay. And then you get them and you're like, again, I just saw these at the store. So you're like, dang it.
I get it. I mean, I get what they're doing. I would love to be
the ones. I know there's people out there like, oh my God, I got an $800 pop. Yes, but that's never me. Could be. I'm not saying we don't play the lottery either. We do that too.
$1,750.
Yeah.
But I mean, I give them credit. I mean, to be able to pull that kind of those kind of pops together and do 1,700 boxes a week. I mean,
oh yeah, that's insane. Absolutely. Definitely no hate at all.
No.
It does suck when you get it and you're sitting and you get a $6 or $7 pop. You're like, oh man, that's kicking the nuts.
I mean, if it's one that you need for your collection, sure, I guess, but still.
And again, my mentality: if you ordered 1 and you got that, but when you order 4 and they're all that, you're like, okay. Yeah, and then when you do it week after week, you're like, I'm not doing this no more. Nope. So someday, you never know. And I love the people that do order 1 or 2 and they're like, look at what I got. And I'm like, see, that's what I tried to do. That didn't work.
It didn't work so well.
Yeah. But there's a video coming out this week. I don't know if you saw my Chase video last week. I ordered 2 John Lennons from the Funko shop. 1 was a comic. I got another video coming out. I was like, holy crap. Wow. So, sometimes
he's still up there, which surprises me. I wonder how many they made. He's still there. I mean, he sold out.
That's what
he came back and he's been there for weeks.
Yeah, it's fishy.
It's interesting.
And Jimi Hendrix is still on there, and Michael Scott is still on there. If you go on there now, there's from the last 3 or 4 months, there's like at least 15 pops.
There's a lot.
It's never happened before. It's usually you go on and you're like, oh, the one from like 4 months ago is still there.
What's the one waiting? Deku. Everyone's waiting for this Deku pop. So I'm sure whenever that comes, that might be a sellout. But
yeah, I told her, I said we should invest in anime pops.
I know nothing. We don't collect them,
but man, they're popular.
They're popular.
But our daughter's getting really into Demon Slayers. Now I'm like, I've bought 2 of those pops, and I'm like, I'll find you some more. Yeah, they're hard to find. You can't seem to find those things anywhere.
I wish I understood it. I don't understand it, or I've never watched any of it.
We tried.
I don't know if it's not, I don't want to say generational, because I know there's people our age that do enjoy it. I don't know. I've just never, even as a kid, teenager, and I've just never been able to watch any of it. I don't know why. It's not animation. It's just the anime. I don't know why. I can't.
Yeah, because I can watch the DC animation.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
All the time. No problem.
I just don't know.
But she's like, let's watch this. And I'm like, okay. What are they doing?
No, I can't do it.
And the drawings. I don't know what it is. The way it's drawn. It's almost like watching a soap opera. You know how it just looks different to you? That's it. It's just like, it's weird to me. I don't know.
Deku. Sharon, I know little about it, but I hear Gasselcast always talks about this Deku thing coming.
Yeah. It's like the next Pietro. When's Deku coming?
And Pietro finally came and went,
Yeah, and now he's like, what, $20?
I'm not even sure he's that anymore.
I know, and I really thought, man, that pop's gonna, everyone's going crazy. But see, that's the thing. I don't know if they're just putting out too many now. That's the yikes. I know there's lots of pops that'll still be worth a lot, but that's just scary.
It's that limited amount. They just, for whatever reason, limited numbers, they just haven't, except this gold series. I know they did a gold series one, but I can't do it. I've seen, I don't like them.
No, the golds. No, we got an Ice Cube because we like Ice Cube, but that's it. Yeah, like, and I only bought it because to show it on the channel. I was like, well, let's see what it looks like. But hey, sodas did good, so it's like, eh. But I love these people that are collecting these Popsies. I see them on Macari all the time, and they're like $40 for 2 of them. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Why? It's funny.
I like my Popsy. I have Michael Scott sitting on my desk.
Yeah, you know, funny little things, but they're plastic. You know, they're not even vinyl. They're just.
They meant to go with cards. That's why they're selling them in the card aisles and.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why I got one for my sister.
And that I get as a company expanding is great, and I understand why they don't limit Pops a lot anymore because you sell more obviously, and the value of a limited Pop they don't make back. It's you and me that
Pops
do.
With purpose.
You know. Makes sense, but I wish they would go in more avenues of Popsy instead of here's 20,000 Pops. Like,
you know what line they need to do?
Leave us alone.
And I'm gonna say it until they do it. Is The Last Kingdom?
Yes,
because I read something like 2 summers ago that they got the licensing for it.
Oh, I want to.
And then I haven't heard anything else.
I bet they're probably. My guess would be with China and the way they are. I wouldn't be surprised they're stuck with like the molding of it. They
some sort of weird, you know. And every time I can tag Funko in something, I tell them to call me because I've got ideas on which Pops they should be.
She does.
They haven't done it yet.
Season 5 is finally coming out for that show. That's a great show.
Have you watched it? Have you seen it?
Which one?
The Last Kingdom.
Uhtred
on Netflix. Love it. It's one of my favorite shows ever.
Great show.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Or maybe they made them and they're just on a boat.
Right. You never know. But I feel like I even tried to Google like
they might have fell off the boat
a year later.
One fall off or something?
Oh, I think they lost. Yeah, I think lost stuff.
I thought it was going to be the Blue Superman ones. I was like, oh, Blue Superman fell off the boat, and then they all started showing up, and I was like, yes.
Here's one. What's your favorite variation? Flock, scented, metallic, painted glow.
I like glitter. I like the diamond, and I like to do them myself too. Though that's one of my little hobbies.
I enjoy flocked, but I get a kick out of glows.
Oh, I do like glow too.
But my favorite like pop variant is a 10-inch. I love 10 inches. They're great.
That's what she said.
Oh, where's my Popsy? Dang it. I don't have my Popsy. No, you have to go get it.
Oh, I just kicked the table.
But yeah, 10 inches are my favorite. But definitely the glows have kind of grown on me as like, man, I got to get that. Or black lights. I really like black lights. We like the black lights a lot. But they don't make many for us. They made Jimmy. Yeah. We collect the rocks line. So I was like, woohoo. And I didn't even realize they made the first Jimmy with the just blue face and not rainbow. I didn't even realize they did that one. That's what she said. There it is.
It entertains me while I'm working sometimes.
Yeah. They're great. She said.
That's a good one.
It is a good one.
Yeah, Jimmy was that was a weird one. That was a one that really sold out quick.
Yeah. We got the rainbow one. It was the one right before the Funko Shop one that was blacklight. I didn't even know that thing existed. I just saw this one. I was like, well, I'm gonna get that one. And then people were showing both, and I'm like, oh, there's two.
There's two.
Why would you make two blacklights of the same rock star?
I don't.
And both came out of Funko's shop basically because one was a con.
I think they made the rainbow, and I think people thought, well, maybe the blue was just a variant or something happened, and poof. Then the blue one came out, and I think it lasted maybe 2 or 3 minutes. It was
Soiner? I'd like a scented fruit stripe zebra mascot pop.
Ooh,
yes.
That's a good one.
Now,
that would be good. Would it wear off really quick though?
As long as the smell lasts. It doesn't behave like the gum
itself. It'd have to be the horse, right? So it'd be the horse pop.
It's a zebra. Horse.
Ad icon. You know how much they love to make their ad icons.
What happened to ad icons?
Those
are not popular anymore. Man, when we first started collecting ad icons, every ad icon was $400. It was like, wow.
I think it's the same thing. They got away from the exclusivity of it, and now it's like they're. For me, it was the McNuggets that did it. That did me in with it.
Yeah.
Those shouldn't even been ad icons. But yeah, making too many. That's
way too many.
I don't know. Don't get it.
And
like
then
all
some
the
of them
Coca-Cola
come out.
cans.
I mean, even for us in this, 80s, it's like, what was the one? Kaboom cereal. I had no idea what Kaboom cereal was.
Nope.
I never had it. I had to look it up.
Yeah, doesn't.
Didn't ring a bell to me.
Nope.
But
and have you noticed the longer you collect that you will not need to collect everything in a certain line? Like that, if you didn't even know what Kaboom was, but you clicked the ad icons, would you need to buy it? No.
Nope. The McNuggets did me in with ad icons, and I made it. I'm not doing them all, because I couldn't do. I mean, that was the Otter Pops. It was like, oh no, I cannot do a million Otter Pops.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, gotten a little nuts.
And
then they don't really make them anymore.
No.
Ad icons. They've become more foodies and
all
this weird. Here's a box with arms on it.
Yep. But for whatever reason, I don't know what it is. They
have one.
Blueberry. Like, they've done the 10-inch for all the other two, but no Blueberry. The cereal boxes for the two, but no Blueberry yet. So I don't know what the ding is with Blueberry.
Yeah, interesting.
I don't know, man. Just keep wishing. I wished for a 10-inch Superman, and everyone laughed at me. And I swear to you, Pop Couple is my favorite one because Lisa was like, "No, they're never gonna make that," and I was like, "Come on, please!" And then, booyah!
There he is.
And they gave him a chase. Yeah, I was happy.
So can't believe they had the.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that would be a great.
My guess is it's probably all licensing.
Yeah,
right.
Whoever owns it probably doesn't want to.
Owns the rights to it? Yeah.
Allow it.
Yeah. Just like they'll probably never redo Michael Jackson ones now.
I never do Michael Jackson. We'll never see Nintendo done with Funko.
I mean, know.
We'll never see Spaceballs done.
I pray for Nintendo because a Mario Pop would be awesome. I'd buy that.
Mario Pop would be awesome,
especially a glow in the dark like Fire Mario or something. Man, that'd be freaking cool.
Like at Icons, you'd always would think we're the M&M guys, but you'll never see that.
Oh yeah, no.
Yep, it's true. It's true. It's true. Subway, they keep winning because they have a sub guy, but won't ever happen.
No, more than likely not. But you never know. It's true. Funko can surprise us sometimes.
This is true. They do that.
They do that.
They do that.
And they hold. Who would have ever thought that they'd come out with Popsies?
It's true. We didn't even know until they did, right?
No.
Like it didn't even seem to be.
Well, yeah. Everyone thought the sodas would. Oh, it's another. Dorbs. No one's gonna buy it, man. But you put that chase thing and you put that exclusivity on them, man.
Yep. Here's 15,000, 10,000, 7,000, 1 in 6 chances of chase.
I guarantee you, my brain says, "Ooh, you should buy that." When I see a number on it like that.
Oh yeah,
it's true.
It
Absolutely.
does.
And it's the gambling aspect, like mystery boxes of. It could be the chase inside there.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. Isn't it fun to gamble while you're collecting something? I think the whole part of it's fun.
Yep.
I don't think there's anything wrong with any of it.
It's like mystery boxes. We all have it. I mean, we have our ones that I think we go after. We'll save up and buy or trade whatever we have to do to get it. But the mystery boxes, it's just that rush of opening and seeing.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we say it all the time. Even if it's not one we don't want, we just hope it's a good one.
Right.
It's cool.
So I'm gonna trade it for something I do want.
Yeah, absolutely. I need to double my money. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
How do you guys? I know you guys have done auctions. What are your thoughts on Whatnot? I mean, Whatnot.
I have a video coming out this week where we actually discuss all of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's we enjoy Whatnot. There's nothing super negative or super positive either way. I mean, selling's good. The auctions were good at first, but it feels like there's a big saturation of auctioneers right now. So there's some aspects of that have kind of downplayed it a little bit. But
for us,
at the same token, if you have a big lot of pops and you're trying to get rid of pops, then it's a good way to do it. It's just like taking them down to a store or trading them in or whatever, and sometimes you can double your money with it. So it's pretty good. But I've noticed posting an actual, like a good valued pop for us is more beneficial than doing an auction.
Yeah.
Now, once you get a huge following, I'm sure it's better, but we don't have that kind of huge following.
Sure,
so
we don't. In the first couple auctions, we did really, really well.
Yeah, there wasn't that many people on.
And then I think we even took like $300 profit from one of our first auctions and bought a small lot from someone here locally. And then we did the auction with all that. And we totaled up the PPG before we did the auction, and it was like $700 and some odd dollars.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my God, we like doubled just buying this.
Good pops too, Star Wars.
We couldn't sell them for crap. Like even starting the auctions at $1, like we'd be lucky to get $5 to $10 on some of the $30 pops. And I was like, ew. Yeah, don't like this.
Yeah, so it just all depends. And I also get on Whatnot too, and I watch people like, wow, they're paying that much for that, and then they, like a mystery box or something, and they open it and it's like a $12 pop, and I'm like, ooh, that had to hurt. But that's how they make money now, because no one just wants to buy, hey, here's a pop. No. You have to like conceal it. You have to trick them into paying you.
People like
it's crazy.
I was talking to a couple people that do it, and they're like, Whatnot doesn't promote Funko as much as they used to. And I'm like, well, no, it's sports cards, or now they're getting these celebrities and sports figures on there, and that's their big. I've watched some of these people do sports cards, and it is absolutely mind-boggling to see. I mean, people are dropping $2,000 on a pack of cards.
Jesus,
it's insane. It's insane, and it's just like. Crazy. We go through and I said, yeah, it's just changed. And I said, but what used to be you could put a pop on a spinner, people don't want to see that anymore. They want like the novelty, or they want the mystery aspect, or they want the gimmicky thing to,
Yep. I was just telling her earlier, I said, we should probably start doing like, here's the main pop that you could get, and then have 9 other pops, and just do that every week. Do one show, sell your 10 pops, because they want to get that big pop. So they'll buy, which box is it in? Now, if we just have those 10 pops and put them up, we're not going to sell them. And that one good pop will sell for half price because it won't go.
Or you could, I've seen some of them where you could put up a pop that might sell for $10, and people are like, oh my God, they want to cancel. It was like, wow, I spent $10 on the thing, but you throw it in a box, make it a surprise, and you open it, and they spent $20. They're happy. It's unbelievable.
Exactly. It's that whatever that mindset is.
Another big thing with Whatnot is they're very specific about how you have to earn your way into being an auctioneer, and all this hoopla,
but
social media following, sales, blah 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 blah. Please send in this bull crap. I have seen the littlest guy get in without doing anything really, and then I've seen pretty good notarized guy working his butt off. And can't get in. And then this guy over here, same situation, can't seem to get in. But then when I get on the Whatnot, I'm like, I go to a Whatnot auction, and the camera's all shaking, and the guy can't seem to. Who is this guy? Why is he auctioning? Like,
I watched someone auction, and because like Templar Pop can't get in. He can't get in to do auctions.
Yeah, he's one.
Yep. Which one?
Templar.
Oh.
Templar can't get in. And it's
Dude
like
sells mystery boxes. I mean,
I shot him a message and told him, I said, hey, and they're like, well, right now we're closed in beta. What do you mean you're in beta?
See, when I hear stuff like that, it just torques me. I'm like, but just recently you let like this guy in.
I sat and watched some guy sell vintage clothing from his closet, and it wasn't pretty. I mean, we're talking. Here's like my old 49er sweatshirt that I wore 1,000,001 times in my closet. It's vintage. It was unbelievable.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable. And you let them on there. And he has his own mystery box company.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We did talk about that a little bit in our video too, I think.
Yeah, we touched on, we didn't name Templar, but he'll know what we're talking about when we get to that part.
Oh, yeah, because I think you were a little specific with.
Yeah, and there's other bigger channels that have good following, and then you look at their Whatnot, and they're like, oh, wow, you guys have sold like 100 pops? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, you doing auctions? No, they won't let us in. And I'm like, what? Okay. It took us a minute. We had to beg and plead to get in, and it seemed like, but even when I did the onboarding, it was like there was tons of us in there, and I'm like, wow, I thought he was like doing a one-on-one thing, and there's like 20 of us on this screen, so it's just weird. They just seemed like they flooded the gates, and they shouldn't have done that, in my opinion, because we were really excited. We were like, this is gonna be, because we sold on Macari. We have 300 something sales, made like $3,000 off of that over the last 2 years. had fun selling it. It was easy, someone.
I think it was good when the owners were really hands-on, and then it got real big and they were hands-off and they moved it over to this person, that person. And I think their office was like in Phoenix. And now they went from Phoenix to LA. There's still
we avoided it. Phoenix. We avoided Whatnot at first because we were just like, it's too new. I don't know. We're so comfortable selling through Mercari. We have a good following. We have a good 5-star rating. We're just like, meh. And so we kind of put it off, and then we started seeing auctions, and then we started watching them, and we're like, wow, do you see that he just got, and then we'll look at the PPG, and we're like, dude, that's almost close to PPG. It's hard to do when you're trying to get rid of your old pop.
Early Whatnot days when you would only have one or two, no one would overlap each other. So it would be like one person could go from 8 to 10, another person. The amount of stuff that, PPG was like out the window. Like a $50 pop, and someone would pay $200 for it. It was unbelievable,
insane,
absolutely.
And so we begged and pleaded and got in right then at the end. And so we did like the first 2 auctions, and then it seemed like after that it was like so many people.
Everyone's in, and there's a schedule, and then there's multitudes of schedules, and then this person's they're paying this person to go on and do it, and then
yes.
Who was it? There was a good one that left a cat out of the bag of something. But he said, yeah, they're paying me to go buy stuff on their platform and talk about it.
Yes, I heard about that because are you part of the Whatnot Discord?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes you'll catch glimpses of people that'll say something. It'll disappear, but it'll say something, and you'll read it, and you're like, what does that mean? Yeah, I heard something about they were selling something, they were getting bad feedback. Because Whatnot was helping them sell on the platform their own stuff or something.
Something along those lines. Then one person on a video was like, I'm listening. Yeah, I got to get into Whatnot. I'm going to be sponsored by them, and they're going to pay me to buy stuff and review it. I'm like, so they're giving you money to buy stuff. You're going to keep the stuff and review it. Interesting.
Who are you buying it from? Whatnot sellers? Because
see,
that's just...
It's weird.
Yeah, it's very weird.
That is weird. Like, I
don't know, but the longer you go, the more you start hearing more and more. And I don't want to say they're bad because so far we've enjoyed it. Just for us, we don't make enough money on the auctions like we thought we were going to. So if it's a bunch of commons that we want to start at $1 and just get them out of the house, yeah, sure, great platform. But otherwise, my $40 pop I'm posting on Mercari, and I posted on Whatnot. I've sold on Whatnot at PPG, and people seem to be okay with it, or a little bit less, whatever. Seems to sell. But on an auction, I'll be like, okay, put this up.
I think from what I've seen, I think Whatnot has the auction. Mercari still has sort of like that the selling aspect, like the eBay, and I think you just do better selling direct like that.
Well, you can talk to them. That's it's a lot easier. And I have a lot of times on Whatnot, I'll sell something, and then people contact me on Instagram and all these other things, hey, do you know tracking? Do you know this? Do you know that? And I'm like, Whatnot doesn't give us anything. From what they tell me, you're supposed to contact them. And they're like, I'm giving you a 4-star rating then. Hey, bro, it's not my fault. They're supposed to send you the tracking. We literally don't get tracking as a seller.
No.
Right when you sell it and you print it, it's right there. But once it's gone. It's not in your app. It's not anywhere. So there's an address. I can tell you where you live, bro.
You did bring that up in the Discord, right?
Yeah.
And didn't someone from Whatnot say, hey, we
Curtis
should fix
saw
that?
He said he was going to bring it up soon. Yeah, they do seem
to
respond. It seems like they're updating stuff constantly. Yeah. But again, I feel like right now it just seems oversaturated with auctioneers. That's our biggest thing. And trying to sell stuff on an auction is hard unless you have a gimmick, which I feel like if I come up with a good one, I might really get back into it. But it just depends on what'll work. So it's become a game platform. It's become a buyer's platform, no longer a seller's platform. In my opinion.
I've listened to people that always stayed away from it, and they get on for different, like sports cards is like its whole other entity. I've never seen it.
And we state that in our video too. We only know the Funko part side. So if there's stuff going on in all the other ones,
the money they make on sports cards. I mean, people start. One guy was like, "Yeah, we start auctioning at 10 a.m. and we run until 11 or 12 at night." And this guy's selling, hundreds of dollars of an hour. It's unbelievable.
That's insane.
You have to have a shipping crew for that. I don't know how many people do this.
These companies, these sports car companies are now doing it, and yeah, they have a shipping department and everything, and
that's the other thing too that I kind of it's cool that like Templar Pops should be able to say he's smaller. Okay, but when you start getting into like these big companies that are like hosting auctions and selling stuff, and then, hey man, get out the way, like. You have a place. Like,
right,
why are you here?
You have your own website.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Yep.
I don't understand that part of it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's whatever. But like I said, I've been doing kind of posting on both, and I sell more posting on Mercari, regular Pops, for good value, than I do on anything else. I have a little pile of commons I keep for a common auction.
Yep.
So that's it.
I tell people, I said, if you want to do it, only list the item that you're list at a price you're comfortable with. Don't necessarily start it at $1, because if you don't have a certain amount of people, you don't want to take a bath.
We've lost some Pops for that, doing that. And because we watch an auction and they'll start it for $1, and you're like, wow, they got it all up to $70. Yeah. They've only got 40 people in the room. That's cool. You get 22 people in the room. You start at $1. You're lucky if you sold it for $2. Yeah, great.
Yep,
it's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So and people would be like, "Hey, you have this Pop? Put it up." And I'm like, "Okay." People are interested, and then no one bids, or that one person bid, and they bid that $1, and you're like, "Dang it!"
Yep.
And I've heard a lot of people that do that. I call them vultures. They're not, but they go on there and they look for lives that are doing things like that and are not getting good responses, and they get stuff.
Yeah.
People tell me they got $50 chases for like $10 and this and that. And I'm like, man, I know how that goes. So
happens. So how about one thing you're looking forward to this coming year from Funko? Whether it be a Pop or something you're like, I'm really looking forward to it in 2022.
That we know about already?
We know about.
Oh, I'm looking forward to the 10-inch Batman. I haven't even seen the movie yet. I don't even care that it's him. It's Batman. But you know why? Because if you look around here, there's no really big Batman anywhere, because I kind of missed out on that. And then now every time I do get a chance to get it, I can order it off Entertainment Earth, but it's $100. There we go. There's that $100 line. I'm like, yeah, I would love to have it, but man, then you got to ship it.
Gotta ship it.
Yeah.
So they're releasing a 10-inch Batman for this new movie. I'm like, hey, that's cool, because I've always wanted a 10-inch Batman, and the 9 inches are kind of hard to afford, sort of. So,
yep. I don't even know if I can think of anything. I don't know of anything that I'm.
And I like that they do 4-packs. I really like big things. Is that weird?
Is that one of
the 4-pack, like the albums, the new big
those
albums.
Are really cool.
I love those things.
The albums are good.
Those are really cool.
I give them credit on the albums.
Yeah. So, the 4-pack, they have that 4-pack holiday DC one from Walmart. I want to track that one down, but I'm just waiting for it to kind of, because it seems like no one has it at the moment. So they're selling it for like $70 online.
Oh, yeah.
They're just waiting. You can't find it on Walmart, but they have the 4-pack for the new movie. And then things like that. More 4-packs. More bands. We collect with the rock line.
I do like the rock line.
And so like some of like the heavy metal bands and stuff, they could totally do like.
That'd be a good one.
They did Pearl Jam, do that with cooler bands. Just kidding. Hey, we love Nirvana and all that. People are like, you don't like Pearl Jam? No, I like 10. 10 was a great album, but the rest of them, nah. But do me more packs like that. That would be cool. And stop doing these lead singer pops like Jonathan Davis. Okay, get the rights to all of the band and then release the pop. Don't just
they did it with Bret Michaels too.
They did it with Bret Michaels.
But he is solo too, so I guess that is acceptable.
Okay, well, solo can come after the band career, because that's how it works.
All right, your band
the
first.
Solo pop comes after the band pop. Okay, yeah. Things like that. But more diecast, definitely Superman diecast. Which
I have a feeling that you're going to be. I would think. 2022, you will see a Superman diecast.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, they'll drop it right when runs due.
Yeah,
But
right.
It'll be
Right,
limited to
rent.
500.
It's going to be that. Oh yeah, I could see that. I could see him
That's
getting
how
it.
that goes.
That'll be an extra $25 because it's limited. You know,
But
they
I will.
fixed the base.
I will
now
bet
it's
it's the design behind you. That's what it's going to be.
I agree. Or it's the there's another one they do a lot of, which is the very first one where he's just standing there normal. But that one's really cheesy, and they've been doing the new ones seem really good. Like the Batman's more the newer one. They didn't do the old one. So
Ooh, Kansas.
Yep. And the Wonder Woman, they hit it out of the park with Wonder Woman. So we'll see.
Yes,
Wonder Woman's really good. I like her shield. I didn't know. I thought we had that one, and I was like, oh, it's different. She has a shield on this one. It's cool. I like it. I've heard people have the sword where the sword in the arm is broke off, but they get it replaced right away. So
it's not the same mold as the one I custom.
No,
I haven't studied.
Did you not watch the video?
It's possible.
I demonstrated right there on the screen.
Oh, you did, because someone commented about the custom. That was really good.
Oh, but you saw the custom.
I saw the comment. Yeah, I'm usually working when these videos drop. So every now and again,
I'll walk out there and she'll be like, working. Tick, 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 and you can hear my voice. And I'm like, what is? Oh, she's watching.
I'll have it playing on my phone, but I'm typing. I'm working. I'm not 100% paying attention. It's fine. Yeah. It's hard to keep up with all the lovely people on YouTube.
It is.
It's very hard.
Yeah,
like so many people.
It's tough. It's tough.
DC Pops. We like.
I like that name.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Are you from DC? Because see, people do this to me. They'll be like, "Ooh, Phoenixpoptastic. You don't like Marvel, but you Phoenix." And I'm like, Arizona. Like, oh. So, are you in Washington D.C. or do you like DC Comics?
Janis Joplin would be great, Sharon.
Ooh, I've heard a couple people mention Janis.
Yeah. She would be awesome.
You know what movie Pops I would love to see? Since you asked that earlier, and she said That Thing You Do.
I love that movie.
That would be great. Give me a Guy Patterson and so that would be great. That was a great movie.
Oh, it's just his initials.
Great rock movie. Or Dazed and Confused. Not that they would be great pops, but that's a great movie. I'm just thinking
it's iconic in a sense.
Yeah, it depends. Sometimes they can pull off the movie pops decently. Other times,
well, the people pops.
Yeah.
As long as That Thing You Do, I can see it because they're kind of characters or whatever. But
that would probably be good. They could probably hit
Chris Cornell. Mm-hmm.
See, Chris Cornell, yeah, but wouldn't they do Soundgarden and then Chris Cornell?
Would make more
That's
sense.
That's just my opinion.
It's Funko. It's Funko. They don't make sense.
Right.
Funko's only it used to be they only made what the president or CEO liked. But now they have a new guy, so I don't know if they'll still release a bunch of Hunkleberries.
Well, I'm going to need to talk to him about the Last Kingdom.
Lonnie's got ideas.
I've got this agenda, you see.
The Rolling Stones have made Rolling Stones.
They did.
Mm-mm.
2 Guns and Roses.
Oh, yeah.
With the weird glow.
But in Guns N' Roses' defense, right now, licensing-wise, it is just Axl Duff and Slash. The rest of them are paid musicians. So.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be nice if they would have made
Axl. Axl's kind of weird with with that kind of stuff, so you never know.
Right, true. But the last deal, now that they're all together, they now, the 3 of them, Axl may own more than the rest, I don't know, but they now are the 3. That's why you see the 3 pops and blah, blah, blah. It's always those 3.
Although when we saw them in Vegas, that was one of my favoriteest concerts ever, and we just saw it like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was good. We saw them in Vegas at Caesar's Palace.
It was.
You can't really hear very well, so Axl sounded good. And then when I watched the video at home, I was like, "Oh yeah, you can hear it. He's terrible." But when you're there, you're like, "Yeah."
Just being there in the middle of it all and Slash and his little solos, and it's just like, I'm watching, those music videos from my childhood right in front of my face. It was great.
Exactly.
That Wild would be great. Ooh, it was just his birthday the other day.
It was.
I remember seeing I think Ozzy posted a happy birthday to him.
We need to get the Ozzy Diary of a Madman album. We don't have that one.
That would be it. We do need that.
That would be a cool one.
All right.
But see, that's another thing. They release a lot of things, and then you get behind, and you're like, "Dang, I got so many things."
And you got to try to find them, and then
And then you're like, "Do I really need them all? But I do. I don't." Which ones in here do I not need? Oh, I need all these, but I don't.
Struggle. It's real.
It is. Well, we are to that 11 o'clock time, guys. So,
geez.
Yeah, time flies.
I'm really having fun.
You guys take us out. Anything you want to tell everyone that's in? What's coming up or anything? The floor is yours.
We have full 3 videos this week. We have the Whatnot video where we discuss our woes and pros with Whatnot, and then we have a chase roulette video. We have a hunt video. I am off on Tuesday, so I'm gonna go driving around and seeing what I can find and do another video.
We need another late night hunt.
All right.
That was interesting. I got off work and I was like, I'm gonna go down here. And I was like, I wonder if it works. So I didn't really filmed that night. I was like, yeah, that worked pretty good. So yeah, that's a good idea. And the funny thing is now it gets darker earlier. So like in the winter or in the summertime, it gets dark at like 9 o'clock at night. So now I can go out when it's a little darker. So
it'll be dark at 7. Woo!
Yeah.
Have a good night, Ryan.
Night, Ryan. But they tend to close things at like 8 or 9 now than they did years ago. Some places, not Targets and stuff, but we get tired of Targets sometimes.
It's true.
They're great. Sometimes you want to go somewhere else too. Yeah.
Well, on that note, guys, thanks to Phoenixpoptastic for joining me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Remember, go check out their channel and the videos throughout the week, and be well and be safe, guys.
Absolutely.
If you're having a snowstorm, enjoy it. Or if you're in the warmth,
send us some
snow. What's that like?
We need snow.
Be safe though.
Yes.
On that note, everyone, be well, have a wonderful week, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.